Guys,
Okay, start.
Good afternoon, guys. I'm Sandesh Rao. Today I am here to make a presentation regarding the fire safety issue in ACTS building. Basically, it's not ACTS building, but it has 2 floors. So I'm gonna discuss about the fire safety issue in this 2 floor. Two floor. I have specified I have chosen 1 floor, 6th floor. So firstly, in this presentation, as a table of content, I will gonna just first give some introduction about what's the main objective of this presentation and discuss about discuss the small little things about the ACTS buildings and regarding the fire safety issues as well as fire protection system it has accommodated. Firstly, I will discuss introduction. Secondly, I will talk about emergency egress, compartmentation, penetration, and sealing, and as well as sorry, I mistakenly repeated the same point. Not a compartmentation, probably fire exit. Fire exit. We're gonna see slides, and I will gonna describe about those its issues and give some recommendation regarding the issues. Firstly, giving the introduction, the presentation aimed to evaluate passive fire protection system and their compliance with the structural requirement and the New Zealand Building Code, especially focusing on level 6 of UB building. The main objective of this presentation is to identify various fire protection systems and its issues. As the building accommodate various active and passive fire protection system for the safety of occupants or for to limit the damage, the fire damage, and safe evacuation of occupants during or in case of any emergency. So, as I have mentioned, passive and active and passive fire protection systems. I have mentioned few examples of both active and passive fire protections, like fire stopping, compartmentation, sealing and penetration, fire alarm, water sprinkle, and many more. Okay, first issue regarding to the emergency egress. Firstly, emergency egress is one of the passive fire protection systems, as the building and surrounding environment should be designed to allow for all occupants to evacuate the building and reach a safe place in the event of emergency. As identified issues that fire exit signals are installed, but they are hidden or not visible to all the person. This could cause confusion and panic during an emergency. As I have mentioned on the picture, that this is picture. This is the corridor of level 6. As I have mentioned that in levels that ACTS building occur 2 buildings floors, 7 and 6. As in 7th floor, they have proper fire existing fire symbols which shows that fire exit, but in level 6 it does not have any fire exist the symbol which show the directions at the time of emergency. Secondly, a second issue is New Zealand has anti-discrimination law to ensure everyone is treated fairly regarding of their disability. However, the emergency egress of the building is not suitable for all people. For instance, there should be ramp for disabled individuals to use in case of emergency egress. First, like at the picture, we only have 2 SS points or SS to enter the building. Then we have 2 points for stairs and lifts. So as it does not have proper evacuation path for disabled people, that could be the issue. And third, recommendation that there should be a proper escape route for disabled people, individual, as required by New Zealand Building Clause clause D1, that it mentioned that disabled people should, every building should have emergency egress for disabled peoples as well, which will ensure that evacuation for everyone during emergency. Therefore, I recommend to create accessible escape path for disabled people as well. And secondly, as per NZBC Fire Protection Clause C4, protection from fire clause C4, momentum of the place of safety, escape route should be clearly visible. In case of fire, some smoke can reduce visibility. So as I mentioned, that you don't have escape route or any signboards. So clear and proper escape signs should be installed in the building. Third issue, fire doors and hardware. The building has fire doors which have high resistance materials and magnetic hardware, although they are not connected to the central control system or central alarm systems. This system should keep the door open under normal condition and closed during a fire. Currently, those doors are always closed, make it hard for people to escape in usual time or during any emergency. And for the recommendation regarding to the fire exit, fire door, to comply with NZBC clause 4.1 regarding momentum to the place of safety, connect the magnetic hardware to the central control system is necessary, which ensures that doors are released and closed automatically when fire alarm is triggered, securing escape route against fire and smoke. However, the doors remain closed all the time, which affect in accessibility to the building. So connect of hardware to the central control system is necessary to easy enter and escape from the building in normal and emergency conditions. Issue 4, compartmentation. Compartmentation is in the ACTS building primarily uses glass and timber materials. As noted in the observation report, we have already submitted observation report. It has used F3 double gauging glass of thickness 10 mm. However, some timber section, like I've mentioned, the glass is perfectly, the compartmentation of glass is done properly, but the timber sections, it had shown some crack, which could be the potentially allow smoke and fire to spread to other part of the building. This present a significant and important fire safety risks. And recommendation, clause 3 of New Zealand Building Code focus on stopping fire from spreading to other parts of the building. It requires that walls, floor and other barrier must be strong enough to prevent fire and smoke from passing through. This means any crack, holes or openings in this barrier, like those in timber section must be sealed with fire resistant materials, which could be like sealant, SELEA sealant. It is a material. Sealant, it's a material used. Sealant, which is the material used to use as a seal for fire to cover those gaps. By doing this, the building can better protect people and property by keeping the fire contained. And the last issue is penetration and shield. As in picture, I mentioned there is the picture of issues also. The proper penetration and seal in the building are essential for safety and overall building performance. Not just for the fire safety, it is essential to have a proper penetration and seal in the building is also important for overall performance. In some part of the CSTS building, compartmentation were not fully sealed, which lead to the air gap that pose a significant risk. Those gaps allow fire and smoke to spread more easily, comparing the safety and integrity of the building. As I have mentioned, get some evidence regarding that it does not have proper sealing in the it's near the office that this penetration sealing is not properly sealed, that it had some gap in it. And then recommend this issue of proper and shell to prevent the spread of fire smoke cover under clause 3.2. Separate of fire and New Zealand building clause 3.3 explained that the New Zealand use fire-rated construction element and proper installation of the material to control the inter-spread of the fire and smoke. So properly sealing and penetration and implementing fire stopping measures are essential to comply with clause 3 to ensure fire safety in building. Thank you regarding. And these are the references.
Okay. So can you please go from the beginning, Inisha? Yeah. Next. Yes. Yeah, and go to the next, please. Okay, just move something like that. Before slide, please. Okay, so you have discussed about the rampings for the disabled people under the accessibility, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So do you know what type of a gradient should be provided for the ramping for disabled people in medium or a large? I think Ina has already mentioned that one in her presentation.
1 point something.
1 into?
1 into 2, 12, 1 into 12 something.
Not confident? Okay, that's fine. It should be 1 into 12. That is the ramping gradient should be there. We are not going much steeper than that.
Okay.
Okay.
1 into.
Okay, so what is the main objective of using fire stopping?
Well, fire stopping, like as we need a lot of fire stopping.
Fire stopping, yeah.
But we use MPE, mechanical, plumbing, and electrical.
Yes, yes.
We need like those
Ducts.
functionality of building. We need those things. So at the time of installing those things, there could be some holes or gaps. So to as considering fire safety, those holes need to be filled up to prevent or spread of fire or smoke. So fire stopping is essential.
Very good, thank you.